Hello everybody, this is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers. It is Wednesday, March 4th, 2020, and I am finally back for your weekly Facebook Live. So if you're watching the replay, thanks for joining, and also thank you for joining if you're watching on YouTube, and don't forget you can subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can hit that little bell. All right, tonight I have some fun stuff to show you using some new Sale-A-Bration second release products. And so we're going to make an Easter card, and I'm going to show you some techniques to use with the paper. So we are going to get started in just a second. I am just posting this over in my group really quick. And thank you for hopping on. You can say hi and let me know you're here, and feel free to share this as well. Okay, I think I got it posted. So this new release, second release, started yesterday. So it looks very similar to our first one, but inside now with Sale-A-Bration you can earn this really pretty, it's called Flowering Foils Specialty Designer Series paper, and I'm going to be showing you that tonight in just a second. It's beautiful. You get it free with a $50 order. This really cute stamp set here, it's called Rise and Shine. There's some really cute samples, and this coordinates with the Cup of Cheer dies that were in the holiday catalog. So you can still order the dies, and it coordinates with this set. And this set you can get with a level 2, so a $100 order. Then this one right here, Well Dressed, this is a level 1 at $50, and we're going to be using this at my card class on Monday. So if you haven't signed up to my local card class, be sure to. We're going to be using this with the glossing paper. So it has like masculine paper anyway. Then they just came out with this vellum. And it's like embossed, and I have that right here too. I'm going to show you in a second. This is a $50 item as well. And then the last thing is this really fun stamp set. This is a level 2, so free with a $100 purchase. And this coordinates with some of our new punches in the catalog. So anyway, this is a pretty big stamp set. So those are our new Sale-A-Bration second release items. It's very exciting. Just to let you know, the kerchief card kit is sold out. The metallic sequins and baker's twine is sold out. And as of today, the Golden Honey Specialty Designer Series paper is sold out. So a lot of these things are while supplies last. So if you want any of them, don't miss out. Let me show you this pretty paper here. This is one of the new ones, and it's vellum. And it almost has like a pearlized, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it almost looks pearlized on one side. So this is like a, I don't know if it's Pool Party or Mint Macaron. It's very, very pretty. And so you get 2 sheets of that. I think it's Pool Party. And then there's 2 sheets of this green that looks like Pear Pizzazz. And then this looks like Purple Posie. So you get 2 sheets of that. So you get 6 sheets. These are 12 by 12 of the vellum. So very pretty. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining and sharing. I was just going over some of the second release items. If you're just hopping on, I have a really pretty Easter card and then a second card we're going to make in just a second. I do want to show you this paper. This is amazing paper. And this you get 12 sheets. It's 12 by 12. And it has rose gold and silver in it. And you get 3 sheets of 4 designs. So this one with the pretty flowers. I'm going to show you different ways to use this paper tonight. And then this one, and this one, and this. So some pretty paper. Okay, I think we're ready to get stamping. We're going to be using these supplies right here. And I'm also going to be using a stamp set called Easter Promise, which is in our the mini catalog or occasions catalog. I don't even know what it's called anymore. But this is what we're using tonight. If you want to place an order, the new March host code is this. So I'll leave that up for a second, and we're going to make a card. I have 2 cards to make, and I have some ways to show you how to use this paper. So hi Mary, I can't see your comments. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see Shiloh, hi, she loves the paper, and Debbie and Diane and Holly and Shelby, Rita, Janice, hello everybody. There's your comments. So this is Purple Posie, and this is, I cut it at 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2, and I just folded it. Next, I have a piece of Highland Heather that is 5 1/4 by 4, and then I cut that really pretty new Sale-A-Bration paper, and this is cut at 5 by 3 3/4, so that's going to layer in there. But before we put that on there, we are going to do some coloring. So I have this here, and I have my little foam sponge brayer. These are in our annual catalog, and you get 2 handles and a couple of these, and then you can use them. So we're going to be using, I have Highland Heather. Now we don't have a Purple Posie ink pad, but if you use Highland Heather really light or you stamp it off, it's Purple Posie. So just a little tip. I know it's the one ink pad we don't have. So I am going to be coloring this paper all purple, but I'm going to try to have it a little bit darker on one side, kind of like an ombre effect. So we'll see if I succeed or not. So I'm going to go like this and then pull it down. And then I'm just going to ink up my brush again, or not brush, this is a roller. This is like a little mini, almost like a paint roller. And I'm going to just go down my paper. And then now I'm just going to focus on this side on the right. Get a little bit darker and just blend it in. So you could do this with any color. I chose purple because I'm going to make an Easter card. Can you see how it's a little bit darker the top and it fades? I don't know, because the foil, the metallics, it's a little bit hard to pick up on the screen. But I think that purple just reminds me of Easter anyway. So we're not done with that. We're done brayering it with the little foamy thing. We can go ahead and attach this on. Hi, Louise. Hi, Carol. We're going to stick this down. And then when I was doing this, I was trying to figure out what ribbon can we use. And some of our ribbon is on back order. So I was going to use this. Do you see this white silver metallic edge? Because this has silver and rose gold. I thought, okay, that's pretty with just the white. But then I pulled out this piece here. Do you see it? It's like a Bermuda Bay. So I actually colored this a while ago. And you can do that with our blends, like really, really easily. So I decided to try that with the purple. So here you can see. So Diane said, what would be an alternative if you don't have a brayer? Well, the brayers are very inexpensive, but if you don't, you can just use a sponge. So just take a wedge of your sponge and just go back and forth down the same way with your sponge. That would be a great alternative. So back to the ribbon. I just didn't want to forget her comment. I took it and I colored it with 3 different purples. I first started out with the dark purple Posie, and then I went with the dark Highland Heather and then the light Highland Heather, I think. I can't even remember now. Anyway, I colored it, and there's various shades, and it blends really well. Like, it saturates the back, and it's really awesome and easy to do on this ribbon to change this any color you want. So here you can see, like, I don't know, a couple months ago I did Bermuda Bay, and then today I'm doing the purple shade. So I have a piece already done right here. I just wanted to show you that, like, if you don't have, like, see, here it is. It's the light purple. So we're going to use that on our card, and I need some scissors here. So if you've ever done that with your Stampin' blends and the ribbon, it's something I've done a long time ago when they first came out, and then I forgot about it. So I'm going to just attach this here across this seam, and then we're going to, this is like nothing super fancy about this card. The star of the card is the pretty paper. We're going to put this down, and then I'm going to make a bow with the rest of this, which I actually need more. I don't have enough. So I'm going to color some more ribbon real quick. So this is how you color it. You want to protect your work surface, and then you're going to take the brushed end, and you don't want to point it down. You want to use it on the side, and you're just going to pull it across like this, and it's going to color your ribbon. Like, so cool. And it doesn't leave any lines, and it just colors it so nicely. So you can just go right on down the thing just like that. So there is our ribbon. And then I went ahead, I'm going to let that dry for a second. I cut out my favorite shape from my new favorite dies. So these are from the, where did I put them? The So Sweetly Stitched So Sweetly. I always say it wrong, dies. And this is what they look like. And they have these really fun, they're all stitched, and then these are scalloped rectangles. Oh my gosh, you have to have these. Everyone needs to have these in their collection, and there's a stamp set that coordinates with it. It's a great bundle, and anyway, that's where this came from, right in here. And we're going to stamp that with the Happy Easter from the Easter Promise stamp set. And I'm just going to use the Highland Heather. And I have it right here, so we're just going to mount this. Okay. And we're just stamping Happy Easter. Now we're done with the purple. And we're back. So I've missed you guys. Remember, I missed a week because I was in Texas. And then we got home. And last week, I don't know what happened. But I just totally, I think I was gone doing something. So I totally I'm so happy to be back and crafting with you. And thank you for sharing this, Barb. I appreciate it. So I just put some dimensionals on the back, and we're sticking this down. And then now with this strip of ribbon, I'm going to make a bow. I'm going to attempt to make a bow. I have my little bunny ears, and we're going to tie this knot just like this. Okay, so we have a bow. I'm going to trim the ends, cut them on an angle. So anyway, so when we went to Texas, my husband and I, we went to the Magnolia, all the Magnolia places in Waco. That was super fun. The only thing is, it was freezing in Texas when we were there. If any of you are from Texas, I was very disappointed in the weather. It was cold, very cold. Like, I wore my winter coat, Michigan cold, and it was raining the whole time we were there. but we still had fun regardless. But that was kind of a downside. So I'm just going to stick my little bow right here. And then I went ahead and these are in our annual catalog as well. These are the 2019 and 21 in color faceted dots. And so we have Purple Posie here, which is our base color. And so I'm going to take 2 of those and I'm going to stick them on this side here. And then we can take May the promise of his wonderful gift fill your heart with peace and joy. You can go ahead and stamp that on the inside of your card. So there is our Easter card. What do you think? It is sweet and simple, but that paper is just stunning. I don't know if the camera can really capture how pretty it is. Let me know what you think of this card. I have another card and a few more things to show you with this paper. Oh, I see my husband's on here. He said that he had good times in Texas. So let me tell you about my husband. I love him dearly. And when we were in Texas, because after we did that, we went, I went to a crafting retreat in San Antonio. And my husband has been running for over a year and for about a year. And anyway, he's like a ultra marathon runner now. And so he runs a long ways. But when we were in Texas, he went from our hotel, which was like by SeaWorld, and he ran to the Alamo and back. So he ran over like 31.5 miles one day, all at one time. So he got to go see the Alamo. I'd been there before on a previous trip. Okay, so this paper, remember this really pretty paper? I'm going to show you some other ways you can color it. So, do you see this? I was playing around. So this piece right here, I took Petal Pink. I do have another card to make, but I just wanted to show you this really fast. Petal Pink and Mint Macaron. And you can just take the sponges. Like I just took some sponges, and then you just take your little sponge. So that's pink, and you just kind of swirl it around. And I don't care if I go out of the lines a little bit. It's totally okay. So you just kind of do that. You can add more color if you want it darker. And then do the same thing with the green on the leaves. And I'm going to do this right here. And then I'm going to show you how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. So you can just sponge it. And again, any color you want. But look at that. Can you see that? How pretty that would be on a card. So that's Petal Pink and Mint Macaron that I used. Okay, and then another way you can color this paper is you can take our beautiful Stampin' Blends and you can color them with alcohol markers like I just did the ribbon. Can you see this? So I just colored this one in with the dark and light Flirty Flamingo and Old Olive, but you just take your marker and can just color it in. And what is nice is the foil helps keep it from like bleeding out of the paper, because these markers do bleed. That's what they're designed to do. So you can just color this in and so yeah, I won't do the whole thing, but that's the light one. And then you can just take I took Old Olive. This is the light Old Olive. You can use the light or the dark. And you can color the leaves in the little, yeah. And then I have a Daffodil Delight. Whoops, I dropped it to do the little center. So anyway, that is how another way, and this one I did with Bermuda Bay. So you can color this paper with your blends as well. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I have one more card to show you. And of course, I just put my blend storage together. We sell a storage, and I organize all my blends, and then what do? I take a whole handful out and get them all messed up again. So I need to take care of them after I'm done filming this video so I can stay organized. Okay, the next card we're going to use some burlap ribbon, and I'm going to use this Tropical Oasis Memories and More kit. So this comes in a little package, a little cellophane package like this, and you get some cards in there that are 4x6, and there is a Tropical Oasis suite in our Occasions catalog. So it has some designer series paper and a stamp set, a bundle, and some little trinkets. And anyway, you get some big cards like this, and then it comes with a bunch of these 4x3 cards. So you can scrapbook and do memory keeping, or you can make cards out of these. And so I'm going to make a card out of this. Isn't that cute with that? So anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. And then you get 4 sheets of stickers. So 2, 2, and 2. Oh my gosh, I can't pick it up. So you get 2 of these and 2 of these in this kit. And then I grabbed some lovely lipstick cardstock. They also have some braided burlap ribbon. I took mine to San Antonio and it's still upstairs. So I just grabbed the regular burlap. But somewhere I did bring the little embellishments. I don't know where they're at though. Maybe we don't have them. Anyway, I'm using this card and this card. Isn't this pineapple so cute? And that's the back side. So this card is a 4x6, so it's going to be a little bit too big. So I'm going to trim it down to 4x5 1/4 with my paper trimmer. And don't forget, if you join Stampin' Up during Sale-A-Bration, they have a really great deal going on, and you get that cute little mini trimmer, which I've been using like crazy. So I trim that down so it's going to fit on here just like this. And then since this card is 4x3, I went ahead and cut another piece of lovely lipstick that is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that's going to layer on there. Excuse me. So now we have these. I'm going to just set those aside. I'm going to glue this on. I really should have grabbed that braided trim because I really like it. And I have a couple of them, but I didn't bring it back. So this is going to go on here. And before we put this down, I'm going to put burlap around it. So I'm just going to take a piece and cut it. And so the reason why I wanted to make a tropical card for you guys is because I don't know if you saw, I did post the other day, but last week I wanted to thank you because last week I earned the Stampin' Up incentive trip, and it's a Eastern Caribbean cruise. So that is for 2021. So anyway, I'm super excited about that. So thank you to all of my customers and my team and all my support people. I appreciate your help. And so we're going to take our kids on that trip with Stampin' Up. So that they've been counting down. And so anyway, thank you for that. So I thought we would do a tropical card since the Caribbean is kind of tropical. So I put that burlap there. And then we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. So I have... And I want to show you how easy it is to make a card with this card pack. I use these a lot at my one-day retreats for our make and takes because this card right here has no stamping, but it's still going to have words. And you can make a lot of cards out of that pack. So I'm going to flip this around and put this on here, just like this. And then I'm going to take this sticker right here that says thanks. I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to pop it up also. So I'm going to take the edge of my dimensionals, or you could use mini dimensionals. I'm just going to snip a few of the edge. I'm going to put this on here. And here. So I'm only at my shop usually when I have classes. Sometimes I go there to work and prep for my big classes, my online classes. So I don't have set hours per se at my shop, but I am going to be there tomorrow at noon. I have some ladies picking up their orders. So here is our card. Do you see the dimension there? So I was going to put a little trinket here. I had the cutest little trinkets to show you. They have little embellishment things, but I don't know, they disappeared. So here is our little tropical card, and I chose thanks to thank everybody again for ordering from me and my team and all of that that helped me earn the last incentive trip. And we did it in 5 months, which Stampin' Up! Gives us 12 months to earn it. So that's the fastest I've ever done that. So I had this card for you tonight, and then we made this card with the new paper, and then I showed you how to color in that pretty paper with some of these other fun ways. So I hope you liked that tonight. You can let me know if you love this paper, or you plan to get it, or you already ordered it. I know some of you are demonstrators on here watching. And if you are one of my customers and you would like to order any of these products and get some of the new second release items, you can use, this is my March host code. And so I would appreciate that. So yeah, thanks for sharing this and joining me tonight, and I will be back next week. Thank you, Shiloh. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.